just trying to put the Father over everything. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything.
He destroys. My mouth speaks the praise of Yah, and let all flesh bless his set apart name forever and
And
ever.
never. All praise.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praise to the Most High.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Praise
Man,
Yah,
all
man.
praise to the Most
Praise the
High,
Most
man.
Praise
High.
y'all. Praise y'all.
Hey, y'all nasty, boy. Y'all nasty, man. Y'all know how to get somebody's spirit jump. Hallelujah.
All praise.
Hallelujah, man. I'm telling you, man.
Selling their soul, liquor and dope. Letting go of the rope, young and the old, slippery slope. Proverbs 1 and 24 is the cause of our woes. We don't even know. So many in the city like a father. Ain't no winning till we turn back to the Father. No quitting, remain willing to go harder for the Abba.
You got good people out there. You still got to follow the
Told us
commandments.
that the money come with problems and we got no way to solve them. If you got it, then you got them. Best believe that, bro. Open up the Bible, you will find yourself
And
inside it.
this is the message which we have heard from him and announced to you, that Elohim is light, and in him is no darkness at
Taught in
all.
the scriptures, love, life, and put the Father over everything. I'm just trying to
I was
put the
thinking we
Father
actually,
over
since you said that, I was looking at
everything.
Psalm
Less about
66,
the power,
and
you
that's
could
what is
keep
going
the
on.
rings.
You
I'm
know,
just trying to put the Father over everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Father over everything. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything. Could care less about the power. You could keep the rings. I'm just trying to put the Father over
That's when that lust kick in, man. You always got to be dealing with that
SOE
fight,
like a
that daily
mistletoe,
flesh
that's the
fight
way it
every
go, but
day,
we don't do paganism.
every
every
day.
day.
Rules look strange to Americans. They ain't used to seeing Torah keeping people with no Satan in them. Some of us only keep the
I was
laws
able
in
to
our
connect
actions.
to
Other
one of
family
our
members got the
elders in
fingers on the
Africa
linens. We were once in
of
the
the
world
Limba
too, till
tribe.
we discovered the truth. In that days, we be doing something different. We follow the Abba to the T with no permission. Wrestling for blessings like he called, we on a mission. Fully understanding we're the vehicle to bring the truth to others while maintaining that Yahuwah is the engine. I don't think you heard me. I said y'all must be the engine. The Messiah came in his name. He is on one accord with him. In this land of kid, I'm always second guess doctrine that's polytheistic and not keeping the Father central. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything. Could care less about the
I don't think the Most
power.
High made a
You could
mistake.
keep the
That's how I look
rings.
at it.
I'm just
He
trying
knew
to
what was
put the
going on. He knew what he was
Father
going to do.
over
He knew how it was
everything.
going to play out. You know what I'm saying? He
Right on.
declared the
Everything. I'm
end
just
from the
trying to
beginning.
put the
So if it went like that,
Father over
That's
it meant
all.
to
It's
go
supposed
that
to
way.
go
everything.
like that.
Less about the power. You could keep the rings. I'm just trying to put the Father over everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Father over everything. Father over everything. Power. You could keep the rings. Father over everything. Yeah, yeah,
I know y'all Hebrews, and I know it's late. So Shabbat Shalom. I love y'all, man. All
Love,
Love
bro.
you
praise
Too,
to
too.
the
bro.
Most High Yah.
Hey,
Love, brothers.
hey, Shabbat.
Hallelujah. Father of everything.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Okay. You want to read
Sweet.
1 and 3?
Yes, sir. Switch it up a little bit today. You know what I'm saying? All praises. Instead of hitting that song, we're going to hit some of that Odes of Peace or Odes of Solomon, right? All right. Ode 1. The master is on my head like a crown, and I will not be without him. They wove for me a crown of truth, and it caused your branches to bud in me. All praises. For it is not like a withered crown, which does not bud, but you live on my head, and you have blossomed on my head. Your fruits are full grown and perfect. They are full of your salvation. All praises. Jump to that 3. I put on, right, that same crown. And his members are with me. Excuse me. And his members are with him. And I stand on them. And he loves me. For I should not have known love if the master had not loved me. For who is able to distinguish love except the one that is loved? I love to be loved, and my soul loves him. And where his rest is, there I am also. And I will be no stranger, for with the Master Most High and merciful, there is no grudging. I have been united to him, for the lover has found the beloved. And because I will love him, that is the son, I will become a son. For he that is joined to him, that is immortal, will also himself become immortal. And he who has pleasure in the living one will become living. This is the spirit of the Most High Yah, which does not lie, which teaches the sons of men to know his ways. Be wise in understanding and vigilant. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It read a little bit different than the book, just a little bit. You can tell it's the same though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm straight in the book
Yeah.
now. Okay. Got us some good reading in. Deal with some of that Testament of Solomon today. You know, pretty sure everybody ain't ready, but we about to dig in deep. All praise.
Praises. Okay. I started out.
Okay.
I just start all the way at the top. Testament of Solomon, son of David, who was king in Jerusalem, and mastered and controlled all spirits of the air, on the earth and under heaven.
So that's when, just like Mashiach, when he said he bound him, right? And threw him into the
Right.
cage, right?
By means of them also he wrought all transcendent works of the temple, telling also of the authorities they wield against men, and by what angels these demons are brought to naught. That's
Basically, what
of
was
the sage Solomon, right? Blessed art thou, O Yahuwah Elohim, who didst give Solomon such authority.
who gave Solomon that authority out?
The Most High Yah did.
Right.
Glory to thee and might unto the ages.
So,
Amen.
so now we know Solomon was given this authority. Now we understand what Mashiach said. Hey, Solomon wasn't even this beautiful in all his array. I forget how the scripture goes, but we already see. He said that he gave him what? Transcendent works, right? I mean, exceeding, surpassing works, right? But he said, in all Solomon's array, all Solomon's glory. I had to get the scripture. Y'all know the scripture we talking about, though.
Yeah. He said, look at the lilies of the field.
Yeah, that's the one.
Tore no wheat.
Right. That's the one.
Blessed art thou, O Yahuwah. Okay, my bad. Verse 2. And behold, when the temple of the city of Jerusalem was being built, and the artificers working thereat, Ornias, the demon, came among them towards sunset.
When he come out?
Towards sunset.
Oh, so what happens at the sunset?
After sunset,
Yes, sir. It's
it's
nighttime,
evening,
right?
then nighttime, dark time comes. Right?
Right.
That's when the demons come out.
Hmm.
It ain't the next day, right?
It ain't the next day.
Okay. You know, towards sunset. And he took away half of the pay of the chief divisor's little boy. So he took half of the pay from the little boy, as
Right.
well as half his food.
Hmm.
He also continued to suck the thumb of his right hand every day.
Hmm.
And the child grew thin.
It started making.
Although,
Is he sucking his thumb because he hungry?
right, yeah, because, I guess he couldn't say nothing because it was the little boy, right?
Hmm.
And the child grew thin, although he was very much loved by the king.
Hmm.
So King Solomon called the boy one day and questioned him, saying, "Do I not love thee more than all the art- artisans, artisans who are working in the temple of Elohim? Do I not give thee double wages and double
Double weight.
supply of food?"
Right. But what happened? This demon is taking half of them double wages, right?
Right. How is it? How is it that day by day and hour by hour thou growest thinner? Why you getting thinner?
Right. And you getting double wages.
Right. But the child said to the king, "I pray thee, O king, listen to what has befallen all thy child has. After we are all released from our work on the temple of Elohim, after sunset,
Hmm.
when I lie down to rest,
Mm-hmm.
one of the evil demons comes and take away from me one half of my pay and one half of my food. Then he also takes hold of my right hand and sucks my thumb."
So really, he's saying he sucks his thumb though, right? Because
Right,
when the demon attack you, what they going? What he say? The demon in your inside, and then you rebuke the demon, and then he come back with a legion. You know what I'm talking about? So again,
right,
the demon is inside of him, so he sucks his thumb, right?
right. And lo, my soul is oppressed, and so my body waxes thinner every day.
So we see what happens when you have an oppressed soul, right? That's why
Yeah,
Mashiach say, "Peace I leave with you." Because in this world, if you was full of things in this world, you will be having an oppressed soul, right? Right. If we see the killings every day, Big Man in here, right? He'll let you know he get mad, but he ain't oppressed though. There's a difference, right? But
right,
again, an oppressed soul, man, to have you waxing thinner daily. You feel me? Think about the woman. Think about the woman that wanted to get with Joseph. She wanted to get with Joseph, and he wouldn't deal with her. Her soul was
and she couldn't
oppressed.
eat.
And
Right,
she
she
didn't
couldn't
eat.
eat.
She grew thinner, right? That's an oppressed soul. Go ahead.
Now, when I Solomon heard this, I entered the temple of Elohim and prayed with all my soul, night and day, that the demon might be delivered into my hands,
Mm.
and that I might gain authority over him.
Gain authority over him, right? That's how you bound demons, when you gain authority over them, right?
Right. And it came about through my prayer that the grace was given to me from the Most High, Sabaoth, by Yahuwah to Sabaoth, by Michael, his archangel. He brought me a little ring having the seal consisting of an engraved stone, and said to me, "Take, O Solomon, king, son of David, the gift which the Most High Yah has sent thee,
Mm.
the highest Sabaoth, With it, thou shalt lock up all demons of the earth, male and female.
So we
And
know
with
it's female demons too, Ak?
right,
We'll read about them later.
right. Okay.
So now you see when they say female demons, now you see how you get oppressed in your dreams, right? When the
Right. Right.
female demons attack you in your dreams, right? They have you cheating on your woman in your dreams, right?
Mm. And with their help, thou shalt build up Jerusalem. But thou must wear this seal of Elohim.
What he got to do, Ak?
Wear this seal of Elohim.
Oh, okay.
And this engraving of the seal of the ring sent thee is pentapula.
What's that? Hold on, I'm
What
gonna
is
get
that?
that definition real quick.
Yeah, 'cause I want to see. Is this that 6-point star that they be?
Oh no, hold on, hold on. Hold on.
Just wondering, you know. They say it's the seal of David, though. The Star of David.
It's a 5-point star. The 5-point star,
Oh,
but
it's a 5-point star?
it is that star though, it is that star, but it's 5 points on it, It's like if you was a draw one, you know how they used to teach you how to draw a star, kind of
Yeah.
triangle. Yeah, it's that right there. You can pull it up if you want.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. Pentalpha. Pentalpha.
You ain't gonna remember that. I spell it for you.
What verse we are? We're on 5. Okay, into 5.
Yes, sir. That's crazy right there. P
P-A-N-T-A-L.
T A L T H A
T-H-A?
P H A.
Mm. So yeah, it's all of the above.
Yeah,
All of them right there.
I ain't even get all them stars. I only got the 5-point ones when I looked it up, but yeah, that's crazy.
Hexagram.
You say that's what you said they was reading this, and that's why they got that on that.
I don't know. I mean, it came from you know, like the Most High said, I'm gonna make you jealous with a foolish people, right?
Yeah,
Then you think about them Jews over there, right? Because he is making us foolish. Because like most of our customs, once we find out we Hebrew Israelite, we adopt a lot of the stuff that come from them. You know what I'm saying? Say that was ours, y'all stole it from us.
Hey, but this is the definition of it. It's a star-shaped figure, also known as a pentagram. A pentapha is a 5-pointed star, right? It's a 5-pointed star. Go to overview. Not pictures. You don't on pictures. Go to overviews. A 5-pointed star that is created by extending the sides of a regular pentagon until they meet.
Overview.
Yeah, go to all. Go to all. You on images. Go to all. Scroll down.
This is a pencil appended. This is appended at one.
And it say the word comes from the Greek word penta and alpha. And each point of the star resembles the letter A. Each point of the star resembles the letter A.
Hmm. Okay, let's get back to it.
Ready?
Okay. And I, Solomon, was overjoyed and praised and glorified the Elohim of heaven and earth. And on the morrow, I called the boy and gave him the ring and said to him, take this, and at the hour in which the demon shall come unto thee, throw this ring at the chest of the demon, and say to him, the name of Yahuwah, King Solomon, calls thee hither.
You see that? And yours said tomorrow what you read, mine says on the next day. So this couldn't be when the sun set, right?
Right.
It says tomorrow, mine says on the next day. So again, this couldn't be at sunset when the boy was about to go to sleep and the demon start attacking him. This says on the next day. Go ahead.
Right. Okay.
Verse 7.
Say to him, verse 7. Okay. So the child took the ring and went off. And behold, at the customary hour, or nighest, the fierce demon came like a burning fire to take the pay from the child. But the child, according to the instructions received from the king, threw the ring at the chest of the demon and said, King Solomon calls thee hither.
Right, because the Most High gave him that authority. Remember, it said,
Right.
"O Solomon, King of David, the gift which the Most High Yah has given you." That was his gift, right?
Right. And then he went off at a run to the king. But the demon cried out aloud, saying, Child, why hast thou done this to me? Take the ring off me, and I will render to thee the gold of the earth.
Man, come on! You see how these demons come at even a child, right?
Man, I give you the gold of the earth.
Right.
And you see how, just like when Mashiach was tested by Satan, I give you all these kingdoms. So the gold of the earth, the kingdoms of the world, all these things, just like it say, is given in the hand of the evil, given in the hand of the wicked.
Right, and that's what they try to persuade. That's what these demons try to persuade you with, right? I give you these kingdoms, I give you this gold, right? And that's why we see we ain't dealing. Hey, we're gonna deal with that lust next week, that part 10, but we're gonna see that again, that part 10. That's how they tempt you. That's what they want you to. Hey, I give you this, right? But again,
that's exactly
what you're doing. You're selling your soul, and we're gonna dive deeper in that next week.
Okay, and that's why what the Messiah said, love not the world, neither the things in it. Because
we're gonna dive deeper next week. I keep jumping ahead. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I want to hear what you gotta say. I want to hear what you gotta say. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, but you can see why he said not to love the things of the world, not to love the world nor the things in it, because every glory of this world is of Satan's kingdom, money and gold.
And that is money. That's real money, gold. Not this paper that y'all got in y'all hand. That's why he said, I'm gonna give you $100 bill. He said, I'm gonna give you the gold of the earth. Right?
Right.
But now look at that too, though. Where does the gold come from? The earth. So who created the earth? Right?
Mm-hmm. He said, only take this off me and forbear to lead me away to Solomon.
You see what happened when these demons get bound out? You see what happened when these demons get bound? Think about when Mashiach had bound them demons, right?
Right.
Start begging and pleading. They was like, I ain't know our time was next. And then when Mashiach throw them into the pigs of the river. I mean the pigs, and the pigs jump off the cliff, the precipice, right? So again, again, this is what, once these demons get bound, they be like, hey, I'll do anything, just unbound me, right?
The child said to the demon, as the Most High Yah of Israel liveth, I will not brook thee. So come hither. And the child came at a run, rejoicing, to the king and said, I have brought the demon, O king, and thou didst command as thou didst command me, O my master. And behold, he stands before the gates of the court of thy palace, crying out and supplicating with a loud voice, offering me the silver and the gold of the earth, if I will only bring him unto thee.
These demons don't like being bound. Once you bound a demon, they'll start offering you everything. Straight up.
And whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
That's why you can't be, tricked by somebody offering you something,
Right. And
It's
that
like-
go back to like you said.
Paul.
You can't be, mixed up in the cares of this world. Because you'll get that offering, then you'll fall for it.
Another reason, that's why Paul said money is the root of all evil. It's the root of it.
And especially, like you say, the love of it, right?
hmm And when Solomon heard this, he rose up from his throne and went outside into the vestibule of the court of his palace. And there he saw the demon, shuddering and trembling,
What was the demon doing out?
shuddering and trembling.
Oh.
He was knocking his knees like, was that Nebuchadnezzar?
Yeah, yeah.
Knees got the bugger. And he said to him, Who art thou? The demon answered, I am called Onias. And Solomon said to him, Tell me, O demon, to what zodiac sign thou art subject?
To which 12 signs are you subject? So we know it says zodiac signs, but it say 12 signs in the book, right? But zodiac comes from what? They always be like, are you a Pisces? Are you a Leo? Are you a, you know what I'm saying? Whatever month you was born in, that's zodiac, right?
Right. And he answered, to the water poor, and those who are consumed with desire. Matter of fact, the water poor, ain't that one of them signs up there too?
I was about to say it. Aquarius. Aquarius.
It's me, Aquarius.
Aquarius. Yeah,
Aquarius.
I was about to say it too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it.
Water poor.
The water pour.
Right.
That's what you call these Aquarius now. I go water pour.
Right. Hey, Shonda, he called you a water pour.
Hey,
Don't let him do you like that.
Hey, the scripture said it, Shauna. We read it.
That's why I started laughing. I said, oh, man.
Yeah. And those who are consumed with desire for the noble virgins upon earth.
Those are two things: the water pourer and those who are consumed with desire for noble virgins upon the earth.
Virgos.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, the Virgos too. The Virgo. Shauna noticed.
Virgo.
You know the women know the 12 signs or the zodiac.
Not all women. They don't know it all, Shauna. Shauna just blew it.
Got a book I read years ago about that stuff.
Oh, okay. I know. I seen like when you type up the zodiac signs. Let's just type it up real quick since we looking at stuff.
The 12 signs, Doc. The 12 signs. No, type in zodiac though. Oh, there it is. 12 signs of zodiac. Okay. I go to that Virgo what Shauna just said.
But they didn't change all this stuff around within the last 10 years.
Hey, look at that. The virgin. The Virgo, the virgin of people born. And then they give you the date. Shauna just said it, Doc. She just said it.
I got a book. It's 1,000 pages long. I read all of them. I was like, these some crazy people in this world.
Hey, that's crazy, y'all. And those who are consumed with the desire for the noble virgins on earth. Those are Virgos, Doc.
Yeah.
Which one was that water pour?
That's
Aquarius at the
Aries.
bottom of Capricorn.
It just say one of the 12 signs.
Yeah, but they gonna say that because they changed it. That's why I was telling you that they changed all the stuff.
You know, this is a different generation.
Yeah, I'm serious. They changed all that stuff. You probably gotta
Here
go
we
back.
go right here.
Uh-oh, I'm about to go buy him a book about this now.
No, I ain't doing that one.
No, I got
There
mine
we go.
when I was on Goodwill. Mine was free.com.
Future oriented Aquarius, water pour. Look what the
Water
Aquarius
pour.
sign is doing. It's pouring water.
Yep. Pouring water.
Wow, that's crazy. Most High give understanding just like that.
No, they did do me like that.
Yeah, water pour, son.
You remember we was reading the book of Enoch, they got the name of these things. I don't want to read it no more.
Cut it
I
out.
don't want to read it no more.
You can never say nothing to this brother. It wasn't even Enoch. Oh no, it was second Enoch. I think it was second Enoch.
Yeah, it was second Enoch. You saw that stuff. Like, I don't want to read it no more.
And he always trying to put me on Front Street in front of people. Cut it out.
And then some false guys, he was like, man, I don't even want to read
It started,
this.
it started talking about clouds in the sky and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got to think about, you know, the Most High made these things and he gave them names. You know what I'm saying?
We have
So
to go back to it.
I still think that,
So we had to go back to it. It was a while ago, a long time ago.
When Nebuchadnezzar, his dreams, he was saying he wanted the sorcerer, the astrologer, and the meteorologist. You remember he had all of them up there.
Yeah, Carter, yeah.
Yeah. So this ain't nothing that just started.
Right.
They've been talking about the water pearlers and the virgins for a long time.
Virgos, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. And nobody can think on the top of their head, dog. I do a lot of reading.
Right.
Hey, start that four back over. Wait, what was that? You on
10.
I'll see some more in there. The Rams and everybody else.
Yeah, start that 10 back over. That was crazy. Go ahead.
And Solomon said to him, tell me, O demon, to what zodiac sign thou art subject? And he answered, to the water pour. So this demon is subject to these.
Right. That's what we about to say. To the water pour. And the
water,
right.
And the Virgo, right? And to those who are consumed with desire for the noble virgins upon the earth.
What do you say he do?
These I strangle. But in case there is no disposition to sleep, I am changed into 3 forms.
That's what we were just saying, how these demons attack, right? In your sleep, when you sleep, in your dreams, right? Because that's what I said. You can go cheat on your wife in your dream, and she'll never know, right? But the Most High said, I cover your heart. So guess who know what dream that you just had? You cheated on your woman. So anytime you do something like that, you still need to repent, for sure.
Right. He said, I am changed into 3 forms. Whenever men come to be enamored of women,
right?
I metaphors transform myself into a comely female. Wow.
See that up? You see that up?
And then, like when you was talking earlier about male and female demons,
that comely female is them transgenders and all the ones that want to be females. That's why he said I could change myself into it. This is a demon you talking about. So that's what they're doing to LGBTQ2VVVs. It can either be a man or it can either be a woman. Look, I was over my grandbaby's house before about maybe a week or 2 ago before they came over here. And one of the young ladies that I consider like a daughter figure to me, she's gay. So we were back there talking, and she said, look at that. I know this is wrong what I'm doing. See, the demon Satan is sending me all these beautiful women to you. She knows this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's nothing new. And I looked at her, I said, and you know this. So, you know, that demon is tough. He's tough.
You gotta bound him. That's why we dealing with this right now.
He is tough.
He said he transformed himself into a comely female and take hold of the men in their sleep and play with them.
Wow. Come on.
Mm-hmm. And after a while, I again take to my wings and hide me through the heavenly regions.
He said, I'm out of here after he finished playing with you in your sleep.
Right. Got your sheets all wet and stuff.
Man, you gotta go change your drawers.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. All right. I also appear as a lion.
That's a Leo.
That's a Leo?
Oh, hold on. Is that it? Okay. It's getting crazy.
You a Leo, Shaq?
I mean, I guess when it comes to these 12 signs. When it comes to these 12 signs. I don't deal with these 12 signs like that y'all reading about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it's right here. Like, wow, they put it all in
here. Right.
Kind said, she said right away, what is
she
it?
pointed it out. Hey, she right on time.
You right on time.
Yeah.
Okay, which one is the lion now?
A Leo.
Leo?
Charismatic.
Right there. See the,
okay.
See the
Hey, Tribe of Judah, you know what I'm talking about? I told y'all for tribe. You know what I'm talking about, what I'm about.
You don't
see that?
You don't see the lion head?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
What that say?
Lion Leo.
Charmalistic or characteristic? What that say? It's blurry, y'all.
It's charismatic.
Yeah.
Charismatic form.
You got charisma when you think about it.
It is. It's charismatic. Charismatic. Like charming.
There you go. Charismatic. It's charismatic.
I just said that.
Oh, yeah. I can't. You know I struggle with read.
It's charming. That's why they're Leos.
And mine is the Sagittarius. You see, I'm shooting bows at.
Ain't nobody even made it to you yet. Look at him. He getting interested now. I told you he gonna go buy him a little book.
I'm shooting bows at blood.
He said, I'm
adventurous, opinionated.
Yeah.
What you say? I'm gonna go buy the book that Sonny got?
Yeah.
Nah, I got that book. Actually, I still got that book in my bookshelves.
Hey, he gonna text you later, Shawnee. Hey, you'll send me that book.
Yeah, right.
I sure will. I'll send it to you.
Hey, charismatic means exercising a compelling charm.
I just told you.
Look at it. He looking all into it.
I had to look it up. I had to look it up.
all into his side.
No.
Yeah, see.
Which
inspires
devotion in others.
Now this brother finna go around telling people he a Leo. Is it a Leo? Is that what it is? I'm a Leo.
You wrong.
I'm just gonna keep on encouraging people to be devoted to the Most High. That's it. Inspire devotion in others.
That's crazy.
Let's get them.
All right. Where we at?
We have finished that. I also appear as a lion.
Yeah, I also appear as a lion, and I am commanded by all the demons. And I am offspring of the archangel Uriel, the power of Elohim.
We know what Uriel means, right? The power of Elohim, right? But it said this demon is the offspring of Uriel, right? Remember, these demons are basically angels that was thrown down to the earth, right?
Right. Was Uriel one of them and Enoch?
Uriel is an archangel, right? One of the 7 archangels, right? That we were reading Enoch, right? So Raphael, Uriel, we can go through all these 7 archangels in the book of Enoch.
Right. What's that? Uriel? I just want to see real quick.
Okay.
How do you spell that? U-R?
Uriel.
It'll show up. So,
You have to look at the Bible dictionary or something like that out. I'll jump straight to it.
okay. These are the names of the chiefs. Semyaza.
Nah, them the wrong ones, Doc.
The wrong one. Okay, I ain't even gonna look then. I was see if it was. Okay, let's just get back to it then.
So,
all right. 11. I, Solomon, having heard the name of the archangel, prayed and glorified Elohim, the Most High of heaven and earth. And I sealed the demon and set him to work at stone cutting. So he made the demon work, huh?
That's what he did, Doc.
Yeah. So you think about that. You think about them stones, the stone hinges and stuff like that. Maybe, maybe that stuff come from that. They were like, man, who could have cut these stones like this and built this stuff? You know what I'm saying?
And when you look at the stone hinge, look at the formation of it, and when you look at the Hebrew word, I guess the more Aramaic word for the Most High, the stone hinges look like that, straight up. How they built, straight up. But again, this is bound on a demon, and then loosing this demon to do what? To work.
Work. Stone cut. So that he might cut the stones in the temple, which lying along the shore have been brought by the Sea of Arabia.
They brought these stones over, right? Through the Sea of Arabia, right?
Right. But he, fearful of the iron, continued and said to me, I pray thee, King Solomon, let me go free, and I will bring you all the demons.
So that means another demon can't trust the next demon, right?
Right.
So now when these people out here be like, I'm on demon time, that mean what? You can't trust that boy. Right? Because that's what the youngsters say. I'm on demon time. That means he can't be trusted.
And as he was not willing to be subject to me, I prayed the archangel Uriel to come and secure me. And
right? He said to secure me or assist me, right? Help me, right? Because he said I'm the offspring of Uriel, and that's who I'm subject to.
Right. And I forthwith beheld the archangel Uriel coming down to me from the heavens. And the angel, bathed with whales of the sea, came out of the abyss.
Wow.
And he cast his destiny upon the ground. And that destiny made subject to him the great demon. And he commanded the great demon and bold Ornias to cut stones at the temple. And accordingly, I, Solomon, glorify Elohim of heaven and maker of the earth. And he bade Ornias come with his destiny, gave him the seal, saying, away with thee, and bring me hither the prince of all demons.
Wow, the prince of all demons, right?
Right.
So we about to see who is the prince of all demons. Who is the prince of all demons? You want to keep reading or you want to pick it up?
I got it out. You can get to chapter 2.
Okay.
So
I got chapters. Honestly.
So it don't?
Yeah, just let me know.
Okay, go ahead and read then. Go ahead.
Okay. So Arnias took the finger ring, right? You can't, when these niggas, when these people say they on demon time, no, they can't be trusted. Because he said, hey, let me go, and I'll go bring you all the demons. Right? This same demon saying that. He said, I'm going to bring you the prince of demons. Who is that?
Right.
So Arnias took the finger ring and went off to Beelzebub. That sounds familiar, right? Beelzebub.
Right.
Where you heard that at? Who they call a Beelzebub?
That's the one that was well, ain't that the one that Messiah cast? I said, no, they said we a legion.
They call Messiah Beelzebub, huh?
Yeah, they call Messiah Beelzebub, right?
They called the Messiah Prince of Demons. That's what they was calling him, huh?
Right.
Come on, man. So Arnias took the finger ring and went off to Beelzebub, who has kingship over the demons. That's why he say, can a demon cast out a demon?
Right.
He say he has a Beelzebub. He is the prince of demons. He is the kingship over demons. That's what they was calling Mashiach, man. Look how wicked your ancestors were. Right?
Man.
You call him the one sent down from the Most High of Beelzebub. He said to him, here, Solomon calls you. But Beelzebub, having heard, said to him, tell me, who is this Solomon of whom you speak to me? Then Arnias threw the ring at his chest of Beelzebub, saying, Solomon the king calls you. But Beelzebub cried aloud with a mighty voice and shot out a great burning flame of fire. And he arose and followed Arnias and came to Solomon.
And Beelzebub was also with death. What is that? That was in, when Messiah went to Hades, Beelzebub was there too.
And Beelzebub is literally
Satan.
Full of boo-boo. I want to say the S word, but we'll say full of boo-boo. Because Beelzebub is known as the fly god, right? Or the dung god. Dung is no boo-boo, right?
Yeah.
Verse 4. And when I saw the prince of demons, I glorified the Most High Yah, maker of the heavens and earth, and said, blessed are you, Master El Almighty, who has given wisdom to your servant Solomon, the assessor of the wise, and has subjected all the power of the devil to me. And I questioned him and said, who are you? The demon replied, I am Beelzebub, the exarch. You see that? The exarch.
Right.
Of the demons. And all the demons have their chief seats close to me. And it is I who make apparitions of each demon manifest. You see what they call Mashiach? You see what they call him, man? That's accusation. That's blasphemy, man.
Yeah.
And he promised to bring all the unclean spirits to me in bonds. You see what they say when they on demon time? Don't trust them. And I again glorified the Most High of the heavens and earth, as I always give thanks to him. I'll pray. I then asked of the demon if there were females among them. Right? We talked about this earlier when we said it's male and female demons, right?
Right.
So Solomon had the question to say, hey, it's a female demons too. And when he told me that there were, I said that I desired to see them. Maybe that was Solomon's first mistake when he said I desired to see him.
Man.
So
Hey,
Beelzebub, So Beelzebub went off at high speed, right? And brought me a Noscalis who had a very pretty shape and the skin of a lovely woman.
Fair-hued woman.
Man. And she tossed her head. Right? She threw her hair back one time.
Right. You know what that means.
Right.
Seduction.
Right.
Look at me, Solomon.
Look, and we ain't even got far in the chapter, and look what Solomon said. I desire to see these. He said, He said, is it women, demons?
See them women. Yeah, let me see that. Y'all got these women demons?
Yeah, let me see them. Let me see that. And he started describing her to a T, almost like you can imagine. What did he say? She had a very pretty shape and skin of a lovely woman. Come on. And
that's crazy right there.
She had hair and threw it back on you, right?
And that's why the scripts say, pay no attention to the beauty of women, right?
Right. Because they be on that demon time. And when she had come, I said to her, tell me, who are you? But she said to me, I am called a Noscalis, a spirit lurking on the earth. That's when it gets scary right there. Lurking on the earth. Right?
Right.
When you lurking, come on, when you lurking, that's on some mischievous in the shadows trying to sneak up on you. Lurking in the earth. On the earth.
She got a job. I got a job to do.
Yeah.
She working. She got a job to do. They got something to do with us men.
And right? Because when you lurking, you waiting to ambush somebody, right? You in the shadows waiting to ambush. Okay. There is a golden calf where I lie.
But hey, it's a cave. Is it a golden calf or cave on yours?
Oh, cave. You know I be struggling sometimes. My bad. I'm gonna read that again.
Oh,
there is a golden cave where I lie, but I have a place that always shifts. At one time, I strangle men with a noose. At another, I creep up from the nature to the arms. That's crazy right there. I creep up from the nature to the arms. Let me let y'all think about that one.
I don't even get it. Be honest.
Man, stop playing with yourself, man. You know what I'm talking
about? That's what you creep up from the nature to the arms.
Come on, stop playing with yourself out here. I'm watching these nasty videos and start. You know that.
Wow, that's deep, right?
Yeah.
To the arms, huh?
Yeah, the nature, your natural, what you was blessed with naturally, right? Because women have something different, right? To the arms, huh? Come on. And it's that demon talking. But my most frequent dwelling places are the precipice, caves, and ravens, right? Where nobody see you. These are places nobody see you at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes, however, I consort with men in the semblance of a woman, and above all, with those of dark skin. Come on.
Mm.
Who they shooting at first? Those with dark skin.
Man, looking for Hebrews.
Man. Because once they attack you, like, I got me one, right? To get a Gentile, it ain't nothing. That's why I say don't walk in the ways of the nations, right? or the Gentiles, to be specific, we're reading King James. For they share my star with me, since it is they who privily or openly worship my star, right? So that's when y'all go back to them I can't think of the name. I'll just skip it. Without knowing that they harm themselves and but weigh my appetites for further mischief. For they wish to provide money by means of memory, but I supply a little to those who worship me fairly. And I, Solomon, questioned her about her birth, and she replied, I was born of an untimely voice, the so-called echo of a man's filth dropped in a wood. What is a man's filth? Come on.
Adore. What is that? Man's adore. O-D-U-R-E.
Oh, adorn? That's like what he desired, right? But I got a man's filth dropped in a wood.
Yeah, this one said call echo of a man's order or door. Let me just look it up real.
Okay.
Something regarded as foul or abhorrent. You give credence to this ordure.
I thought you were spelling with an A. A-D-O-R-E. You put, okay. That's different.
Let me see.
But it does say a man's filth. So
Man's filth.
Mm-hmm.
Dung, excerpment, species, filth, yep.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said to her, under what star do you pass? And she answered me, under the star of the full moon, for the reason that the moon travels, over most things. Then I said to her, and what messenger is it that frustrates you? And she said to me, he that in you is reigning. So if the spirit is reigning in you, that's what frustrates it, right?
Right.
And I thought that she mocked me. And I commanded a soldier to strike her, but she cried aloud and said, I am subjected to you, O king, by the wisdom of the Most High given to you. And we read that earlier, right? It said the Most High gave him a gift, right? And by the messenger, Yoel. So I commanded her to spin the hemp for the ropes used in the building of the house of Elohim. And accordingly, when I had sealed and bound her, she was so overcome and brought to nothing as to stand night and day spinning the hemp. So they been had hemp back in the day. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
That new.
Hey, say laugh for me one time before I hit this out. All praises. All praises. Okay, right on, right on. All right. What was that at? Oh,
I think 21. Let's see.
okay, yeah, and I immediately, okay. And I immediately commanded another demon to be led to me. And instantly the demon, Amosdius, and look how they spell, I guess anytime these Gentiles change a name, it's always, because we're going to deal with that US at the end of these names, man, and get the meaning of that, right? Straight up.
Modius.
Approach me, right? Just like, man, we're going to deal with that. Approach me, bound, and I asked him, who are you? But he shot a glance of anger and rage at me and said, and who are you? And I said to him, thus punished as you are, this is how you answer me? But he, with rage, said to me, but how will I answer you? For you are a son of man. Whereas I was born a messenger, I was born of a messenger's seed by a daughter of man. A messenger seed by a daughter of man.
That's them fallen angels, right?
Going into the women's, right?
Right.
So that no word of our heavenly kind addressed to the earthborn can be overconfident. For what reason? Also, my star is bright in the sky, and some men call it the wagon.
Okay, this one say some the Wayne, and some the dragon's child.
Oh yeah, and some, yeah, that's what it say next. The wagon, and some the dragon's child. And I keep near to this star. So do not ask me many things, for your kingdom also after a short time is to be disrupted, and your glory is but for a season, and your tyranny over us will be short. Because these demons been back let loose, right? They ain't bound no more.
Right, because it said on this one, it said, and short will be thy tyranny over us.
Right.
And
so
then,
they not bound no more like they was doing when Solomon had them doing.
Right, so, and then we shall again have free range over mankind.
Ooh, I ain't get there yet, but yeah, that's what it is. Look at it right now. They got free reign over mankind right now. So it's like, yeah, Solomon bound them at that time, but they let loose again, right?
Right, because he said, and short will thy tyranny be over us.
Right.
He ain't gonna be over us for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute. You got us right now. You got us right now, but that ring gonna be gone, lost and hidden. Or somebody gonna do some old wickedness, you know what I'm saying? And releases or something. And your tyranny, you say what out?
CERN coming.
Man.
CERN or whatever they call it.
I was doing 2020, right? It was a hot topic. They just dropped that topic.
Right.
And your tyranny over us will be short. And then we will have free range over mankind again. So as that they will revere us, right? That's what they doing out here right now, revering these demons, man. They tell you they on demon time. That's what kids say.
Revere us as what up?
Revere us as if we were gods.
That's what they do, up.
That's what they do.
Hey, you see that all over. Even when I be watching the NBA and the basketball guys,
yeah,
they crazy.
Yeah, you right about that one too. That's what they say, straight up. And they say, revere us as if we were gods, not knowing men that they are the names of the messengers set over us, right? Because you remember that messenger? Remember, it was a messenger trying to get to somebody, and the demons held him up, and then another messenger had to come help clear the way. Can't think of that story right now, but yeah, that's there.
That's Daniel.
Okay, yeah.
Daniel, I tried to come to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I, Shelamon, on hearing this, bound him more carefully, right? He said, I can't bound you like the rest, nigga. You talking too much cash money, right? Because this demon came talking cash money. Yeah, nigga, you got us for a short time, Solomon. You feel me? But we gonna be on the people again. He said, I had to bound him carefully, right?
Yeah. One of them demons gonna be like, yeah, I'm the one that's gonna just seduce you later. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, Bob. Straight up, Bob. And I, Shelamon, on hearing this, bound him more carefully and ordered him to be flogged with thongs of oxhide, and to humbly tell me what was his name and what was his business. And he answered me thus: I am called Amostus among mortals. So all the mortals call him Amostus. How you said it out? Asmodeus. Something like that.
Asmodeus.
You know you pronounce them Greek names real well. I gotta check your language.
I'm surprised you ain't know it being the Hamite. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I pronounce Israelites names. You did these Greek names too well. You gotta check that.
I told you, man. Most Hebrews don't read books, man. We hated reading in school, couldn't read, and the first book we read was the Bible. That's the boat I'm in. I
don't know. You sound like one of them brothers. Every time the language arts teacher started talking, it's time to deal with mythology. My favorite. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right.
Okay. I am called Asmodeus among mortals, and my business is to plot against the newly wedded. Wow. Wow, you see that? So that they may not know one another. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
man. Yeah, I know. That's how it be. You know how people always say, man, it'd be cool once you get married, you ain't getting none no more.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Hey, I need to make sure Asmodeus ain't around when they say that then. Because that's his job, to plot against the newly wedded, right?
Right.
So that they may not know one another. And once you don't know another, that's when you start going against the Most High commandments. You might dream about another woman, or you might actually go fulfill that in your flesh, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I utterly sever them by many calamities, and I waste away the beauty of virgin women, and estrange their hearts. And I said to him, is this your only business? And he answered me, I transport men into fits of madness and desire. When they have wives of their own, so that they leave them and go off by night and day to others that belong to other men. With the result that they commit sin. See, that's what we was just saying, huh? Once he was against newlyweds, you might have a dream about another woman, or you might fulfill it in your flesh. And then he said, hey, even if your woman ain't dealing with you, and y'all might not be newlyweds, he say, I put you in a fit of madness and desire, right? So even when you have a wife of your own, you leave her, right?
Right.
And go and deal with somebody else's woman.
Mm-hmm. Which is another big sin.
Exactly. with the result that they commit sin and fall into murderous deeds. That's what that is when you commit adultery, a murderous deed.
Right.
And I adjured
You
him.
know,
Go ahead, Doc.
and even was saying that, he said, right above, when they have wives of their own, so that they leave them and go off by night and day to others that belong to other men. Yeah, it's a murderous deed. Go ahead, my bad.
Murderous deed, Doc. Right on. Okay. And I adjured him by the name of the Most High Yah of hosts, Sasvayot, saying, fear Elohim, Asmodeus, and tell me by what messenger are you frustrated, right? It's always a messenger that frustrates these demons, right?
Right.
But he said, by Raphael, the chief messenger that stands before the throne of Elohim. But the liver and gall of fish put me to flight when smoke over ashes of the tamarisk. Oh, that's that Tobit right there.
That's that Tobit.
You remember Tobit, the woman, remember every time she had a man, and then they got married, then it was time to lay with her, and then he died?
Yeah.
And then Tobit said, he went to get that woman. But the messenger Raphael
told him to get that gall and fish, right?
That's exactly what it is. Hold on, I'm jumping in that real quick. I gotta hit that out. Oh, praise, man. Oh, praise.
I'll pull it up. 24.
That's nasty. That's nasty. It's the same thing. Hey, that's Tobit 8. Tobit 8.
Okay.
We already know the background story. We know the background story. Remember the woman, she couldn't deal with nobody. The messenger said, hey, man, this is what's going to frustrate this messenger, and gave it to Tobit to do it. Tobit 8. And when they had supped, they brought Tobiyahu unto her. Right? So they had their wedding and ate together. And they said, hey, man, Toby, every woman, every man that, was about to deal with her, or dealt with her, they died. And he went and he remembered the words of Raphael, right? Who was that messenger? Raphael, right? Mm-hmm. And took ashes of perfumes and put the heart and the liver of the fish thereupon, and made a smoke therewith. Come on, man. The smell which when the evil spirit or evil ruach had smelled, he fled into the uttermost parts of Mizraim, and the angel bound him. Come on, man. All praise.
That's something right there. All praise.
Praises. Yeah. Come on, man. There your precept is right there. Praise y'all. That's nasty right there. That's nasty. Nah, jump back, guys. That's all we wanted, huh?
Yeah, that's good right there. I know you marking that right now, ain't you?
Know that, that's that same one, huh? Come on. Oh, praises. That's nasty. That's nasty. Okay. By Raphael, the chief messenger that stands before the throne of the Most High. This is the chief messenger that stands before the throne of the Most High. But the liver and gall, what we just read, a fish put me to flight. Remember, he just fled to Mizraim. Right. With smoke over ashes of the tamarisk. And I asked him again and said, do not hide anything from me, for I am Shilamon, son of David, king of Israel. Tell me the name of the fish which you revere. And he answered, it is the glanos, by name, and is found in the river of Assyria. For what reason? It is that I roam around those parts. And I said,
You want me to go? You want me to go?
let me pick it up. Let me finish this, Zach. I'm gonna finish this chapter. Yours ain't got chapters. I'm gonna finish this chapter.
All right.
And I said to him, do you have nothing else to say concerning yourself, Osmosis? And he answered, the power of Yahuwah knows, which has bound me with this indissoluble bonds of that one seal, that whatever I have told you is true. Please, King Solomon, do not condemn me to go into the water. Because you know the waters is the depths, that's the depths of the earth. But I smiled and said to him, as the Most High my Father lives, I will lay iron on you to wear. But you will also make the clay for the entire construction of the temple, treading it down with your feet. And I ordered them to give him 10 water jugs to carry water in. And the demon groaned terribly and did the work I ordered him to do. And I did this because that fierce demon of Moses even knew the future. He said he even knew the future. And he told the future earlier, remember? He said, man, you only got us for a season.
Right.
You got us for a little bit, Solomon. Then we're gonna reign free over mankind.
Ramp it over him. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, he did tell the future, as most did. And Solomon knew it. And now Solomon glorified the Most High who gave wisdom to me, his servant Shelaman, and I hung the liver of the fish and its gall on the spike of a reed and burnt it over Osmosis because of his being so strong and his unbearable malice was frustrated. All right, it's on you.
Okay. And I summoned again to stand before me Beelzebub, the prince of demons. And I set him down on a raised seat of honor and said to him, why art thou alone, prince of demons?
You're prince of demons, because if you're a prince of demons, you're supposed to have, everybody around you guarding you, right?
Right. And he said to me, because I alone am left of the angels of heaven that came down.
Look at that,
right. For I was first angel in the first heaven, being entitled Beelzebub.
So he said I was the first angel or first messenger in the first heaven. So now we see his multiple heavens too.
Right. And now I control all those who are bound in Tartarus. Now, yeah. That's in that what's the name? Remember I was showing y'all when Mashiach went down to the grave?
Right. What was that in though?
That's in
Reuben.
And we talking about Tarsus, we talking about Sheol, right?
Yeah. Say it again, Shana.
Where's Stephen from?
Where's Stephen from?
Yeah, where he at?
I don't know. He might be out there, either Georgia.
Nah, Stephen, Florida.
Oh, okay. I thought he might have been out this way. Okay.
Nah, Stephen, Florida.
Nah, I'm in Georgia.
Right.
I'm right on the border though, so
okay.
I'm about 2 hours off from Florida.
Okay,
you know
you
you live
here, Florida because of that storm. I remember you saying about that storm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it hit the panhandle of Florida and it came straight up through here.
Okay. Yeah, Sean and Steve right there. You can ask him. Right there. Hey, Ak, if you're not gonna get straight to it though, you know what I'm saying?
It's in the It's in the Gospel of Nicodemus.
Okay. All praises to the Most High. While we on break, while I looking for this, you know. He tried to attack you on the Shabbat. You know what I'm talking about? That boy don't stop. Boy don't stop. All praise. Hey, Ak, you know he tried to take my mind earlier. Ak, you know that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Had me frustrated in the mud.
Yeah.
All praises though.
I ain't gonna find it. Let's see, I know what's in here though. There it is.
It said great light in hell. You know, Sheol is a dark place. So when the great light comes,
I just had to find it. I don't want to get too far off, but I know what's in here though.
we'll get back to it. It's all good.
Yeah. Here it is right here.
Okay.
All the saints were rejoicing. Behold, Satan, the prince and captain of death, said to the prince of hell, affirmed that the soul of Christ went to hell. Prepare to receive Yahushua of Nazareth, who boasted that he was the son of Elohim, yet was a man afraid of death, and said, "My soul is sorrowful unto death." Besides, he did many injuries. Let me get down to it. Okay, to the prince of hell, Satan replied to Satan, "Who is that so powerful prince, and yet a man who is afraid of death? For all the potentates of the earth are subject to my power." Because this is also in another book too. This is when Satan and the prince of hell. He said he was the prince of hell, right?
Let me jump back to it. Who you talking about? Beelzebub? He the prince of demons.
Prince of demons.
Mm-hmm.
Like perhaps it is the same who took away from me Lazarus after he had been 4 days dead, and did both stink and was rotten. He ain't giving his name. That's all right. Let's just get back to it. My bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just started at the top at that 26. Huh?
And I summoned again to stand before me Beelzebub, the prince of demons. And I set him down on the raised seat of honor and said to him, "Why art thou alone, prince of demons?" And he said to me, "Because I alone am left of the angels of heaven that came down."
Right. So it's how the other ones was bound up. Remember, bound up until they go into like you say, into hell or the lake of fire.
Yeah, you remember, I think it's in Jubilees or Jasher when it was like leave a tenth of them with me.
Right. That's exactly what it is, huh?
Yeah. Okay. And he said to me, "Because I am alone left of the angels of heaven that came down, for I was first angel in the first heaven, being entitled Beelzebub." And now I control all those who are bound in Tartarus.
Wow.
But I too have a child, and he hunts the Red Sea.
So that's when we got to start looking. He said, I have a child. We're not going to get into the meaning of this child, what he said, because another another fallen angel said, I'm the offspring of Uriel. So
Right.
what meaning is saying is spirit beings having children? We'll deal with it later. Go ahead, Doc.
And on my suitable occasion, he comes up to me again, being subject to me, and reveals to me what he has done, and I support him.
Mm.
I, Solomon, said unto him, Beelzebub, what is thy employment? And he answered me, I destroy kings.
What's his employment, Doc?
To destroy kings.
What else, Doc? Go ahead.
I ally myself with foreign tyrants.
What kind of tyrants, Doc?
Foreign tyrants. My own demons I set on to men in order that the latter may believe in them and be lost.
Wow. 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 It say, and my own demons, right? Because he's the prince of demons, right? So now we see why they kept calling Mashiach a Beelzebub. They was calling him a prince of demons. My own demons I said to men, in order that the latter may believe in them and be lost. They was calling Mashiach a Beelzebub because they said, you got a demon, you want people to be lost in your doctrine. No.
That's why you see people like Billy Carlson and stuff like that saying it's written in your Bible, and then you got people sending them stuff. Man, I don't want to hear this dude. I already know what he about. Man. He says written in your Bible. It ain't even written in your Bible because you don't read it. You don't read it. How you gonna be able to say no? It ain't. Right. The chosen servants of Elohim, priests and faithful men. I excite unto desires for wicked sins.
What kind of sins, Doc?
Wicked sins and evil heresies and lawless deeds. And they obey me.
And they do what, Doc?
They obey him. And I bear them on to destruction.
On the chosen servants of the Most High, Beelzebub goes to them. Now we see again why Beelzebub ain't nothing new. Now we see why they kept calling Mashiach Beelzebub. They know he was full of righteousness, right? But they wanted to keep their position. They try to put that title on him. Because it say, and the chosen servants of the Most High. The chosen servants of the Most High. Priests and faithful men, right? He excites to desire, right? That's covetousness. That's covetousness. Whatever you want to do. Evil heresies. I mean, come on, man. Sunday is the Sabbath day. That's an evil heresy, right? And lawless deeds. That's innumerable. You can name a whole bunch of lawless deeds. And guess what they do? They obey him. They obey him. Come on.
Bear them on to destruction. And I inspire men with envy and desire for murder and for wars and sodomy and other evil things, and I will destroy the world.
And what's his desire to do?
Man, destroy the world. And you look at that. He said, I inspire men with envy and desire for murder. You know, hating your brother is just like murder in the Most High eyes, right?
Say it again, Doc.
Hating your brother is just like murder in the Most High eyes.
For sure, Doc. That's why when you're saying desire for murder, that's talking about spiritually and physically.
Right. For wars and sodomy and other evil things, and I will destroy the world.
Sodomy out? Because that's unnatural. That's strange. Right? Even to kill your brother, that's strange too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what's supposed to be in your heart. What we read in that Joshua, Cain killed Abel and then he repented because it was a strange matter. You know you ain't supposed to do that.
All right. So I said to him, bring to me thy child. who is, and thou sayest in the Red Sea. Bring me that one you say your child that be by the Red Sea.
In the
But he
depth.
said to me, I will not bring him to thee, but there shall come to me another demon called Epus.
Don't act
a
like you don't know how to pronounce it now. Don't do that.
Epihippus. Him will I bind, and he will bring him up from the deep unto me. And I said to him, How comes thy son to be in the depth of the sea? And what is his name? And he answered me, Ask me not, for thou canst not learn from me.
Look at this
However,
demon. Hey, look at this
right.
demon trying to protect his son.
He's trying to protect him too.
So again, he say we already seen the offspring of Uriah, and we seen all these other things. It's like, is spirit beings having offsprings? Let's keep reading though. Go ahead.
However, he will come to thee by any command and will tell thee openly. And I said to him, Tell me by what angel thou art frustrated. And he answered, By the holy and precious name of the Almighty Yah.
All praises. So what is he frustrated by? He said, what angel are you frustrated by? But what he say he frustrated by?
Man, the Most High Yah.
Man,
look at this. Called by the Hebrews by a row of numbers.
Right. Many names.
Of which the sum is 644.
And that says Hebrews. That doesn't say Israelites. So Hebrews, that's in general. When we say Hebrews, you have Hebrew Israelites, you have Hebrew Edomites, you have Hebrew Ishmaelites by a number of names, right? And we read this before, and we dealt with what is his name. You was like, it was the bonus. You like, you should have been read that.
And among the Greeks, it is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, right? God among us.
Right. And if one of the Romans adjure me by the great name of the power Elith, I disappear at once. I, Solomon, was astonished when I heard this.
And then it say by the Romans Elith. Have you ever heard of a Roman call upon their name? Never.
Right. You see right there, it said the text must be faulty, for the word Emmanuel is Hebrew. The Psalm 644 is got by adding together the Greek numbers.
And that does that in the same thing in Revelations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Revelations, when it say, and by 666, right?
Right.
We still, you know that we'll deal with it. That's enough. There you go.
I, Solomon, was astounded when I heard this, and I ordered him to saw up the band marbles.
Mm-hmm.
And when he began to saw the marbles, the other demons cried out with a loud voice, howling, because of their king Beelzebub. But I, Solomon, questioned him, saying, If thou wouldest gain a respite, discourse to me about the things in heaven. And Beelzebub said, Hear, O king, if thou burn gum and incense and bulb of the sea with nard and saffron and light 7 lamps in an earthquake, thou will firmly fix thy house. And if being pure, thou light them at dawn in the sun a light, then wilt thou see the heavenly dragons how they wind themselves along and drag the chariot of the sun. And now Solomon, having heard this, rebuked him and said, Silence, silence for this present, and continuing to saw the marbles as I commanded thee.
Right. So Solomon had to tell him silence at this present because he tried to deceive him, right?
Right. Keep doing what I told you to do. Keep sawing them marbles as I commanded.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to hear all that other nonsense, man. Do what I told you to do.
Sound like how, you talk to your kids, right? Do what I told you to do. Don't try to tell me all these other reasons.
Right.
And now Solomon praised the Most High and commanded another demon to present himself to me. And one came before me who carried his face high up in the air. But the rest of the spirit curled away like a snail, and it broke through the few soldiers, and raised also a terrible dust on the ground and carried it upward, and then again hurled it back to frighten us, and asked what questions I could ask as a rule. And I stood up and spat on the ground, and that spot, and sealed with the ring of Elohim, and forthwith the dust wind stopped. Then I asked him, saying, Who art thou, O wind? Then he once more shook up a dust and answered me, What wouldst thou have, King Solomon? I answered him, Tell me what thou art called, and I would fain ask thee a question. But so far I give thanks to the Most High, who has made me wise to answer their evil plots. But the demon answered me, I am the spirit of the ashes, Tepras. And I said to him, What is thy pursuit? And he said, I bring darkness on men and set fire to fields. That's what's going on in California, this demon.
For sure.
And I bring homesteads to naught.
Because of that fire, right? Burn up your whole house.
But most busy I am in summer.
And what
in summer.
So when do them wildfires happen in the most?
Man, in the summer. However, when I get an opportunity, I creep into corners of the wall by night and day, for I am offspring of the Great One, and nothing less. Accordingly, I said to him, Under what star didst thou die? And he answered, In the very tip of the moon's horn, when it is found in the south, there is my star. You know what that one is, Shauna? For I have been bidden to restrain the convulsions of the Hermitarian fever.
You have to look that up right there, right?
The Hermitarian fever?
Yes, sir. I don't know.
That's probably like they call them bad fevers, what they call them, migraines.
Nah, that sound like something celestial.
Where I have been bidden to restrain the convulsions of the Hermitarian fever.
I mean, it might be physical. I don't know. Go ahead though.
And this is why many men pray to the Hermitarian fever, using these three names: Baluta, Talit, Melaka.
Oh, so maybe when they do get like you say, a physical fever, they might start praying to them names.
and I healed him.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
said to him,
that's physical when he say I healed them.
right. And I said to him, I am Solomon, when therefore thou wouldest do harm. By whose aid dost thou do it? But he said to me, by the angels, by whom also the third day's fever is lulled literally to rest. So I questioned him and said, and by what name? And he answered, that of the archangel Azazel. And I summoned the archangel Azazel and set a seal on the demon and commanded him to seize great stones and toss them up to the workmen on the higher parts of the temple. And being compelled, the demon began to do what he was bidden to do.
Okay, I hit this 12 out.
Go ahead, because I was struggling.
Yeah, I see you straight. I just wanted you to finish that one. And if we gotta stop it here, we'll stop it here. But brothers at least wanted to get to this 12 though. Okay. And again, I glorified the Most High who gave me this authority and ordered another demon to come before me. And 7 spirits came, females, bound and woven together. So 7 spirits came and they was females and they was bound and woven together. These spirits were woven together, right? You know, Solomon loves this. Lovely in appearance and beautiful. And now Solomon, seeing them, questioned them, and said, who are you? But they, with one accord, said with one voice, we are 33 elements of the cosmetic ruler of the darkness. Who's the cosmetic ruler of the darkness?
That's some signs, ain't it?
And the first said, I am deception. Come on. The second said, I am strife. Come on. And it said, what kind of demons were these? Female spirits, right?
Right.
Beautiful in appearance. The first said she is deception. The second said she is strife. The third, I am Kalaw, which is battle. The fourth, I am jealousy. The fifth, I am power. The sixth, I am error. The seventh, I am the worst of all, and our stars are in heaven. 7 stars humble and sheen, and all together. And we are called, as it were, goddesses. We change our place. All and together we live. Sometimes in Lydia, sometimes in Olympias, sometimes in the great mountain. So I, Shelaman, questioned them one by one, beginning with the first. And who was the first? Deception, right? Beginning with the first. And going down to the 7th. The first said, I am deception. I deceive and weave snares here and there. I weep and excite heresies. But I have a messenger who frustrates me. Lamakiel, Lamik Halal. Likewise, also the second said, I am strife of strifes. I bring timber, stones, hangers, my weapons on the spot. But I have a messenger who frustrates me. Baruch Aekel. Likewise, also the third said, I am Clothar, which is battle. And I cause the well-behaved to scatter and fall foul to one another. And why do I say so much? I have a messenger that frustrates me. Mar Murat. Likewise, also the fourth said, I cause men to forget their sobriety and moderation. That's for real. Their sobriety and moderation. I part them and split them into parties. For strife follows me hand in hand, right? So once you forget your sobriety or you forget your moderation, once you go over your limit, guess what follows this same collage? Strife.
Right.
I tear the husband from the share of his bed, right? Because you forgot your moderation. You sip too much. Now you want to lay with another woman. And children from their parents. And brothers from sisters. That's destroying the whole family, right? But why tell so much of my disdain? I have a messenger that frustrates me. The great Balthiel. Likewise, also the fifth said, I am power. By power, I raise up tyrants and tear down kings. I furnish power to all rebels. I have a messenger that frustrates me. Astaroth. Likewise, also the sixth said, I am error, O King Solomon, and I will make you heir. Ooh.
Yeah, here it is here.
Here it is there, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that got him, right?
That's the one that got him.
And checked him instantly. I am error and will make you heir. Wow.
Told him before it happened.
Before, exactly.
That's the hard part right there, right? That's the hard part. Him knowing this, he still couldn't get out of it.
It's not about getting out of it. Every time, even the female demon came, like, man, what you about? You feel me? It was already, they already knew your soft spot, I guess, sort of say. They already knew what will make you heir, right? Out from the beginning. The Most High knows the beginning from the end. For sure.
And that's why the Most High gotta have mercy on us, man, because a lot of people fall into these traps. You know what I'm saying?
And we can't even
Just
say
like
God. We can't even say God. We gotta thank him for his mercy, right?
Yeah. You remember when we were reading that testament of I think Abraham, when he saw them two people fornicating, Abraham killed them. Like, what happened to them? He said, through my mercy I saved them.
Right.
It was mercy.
That whole testament of Abraham talking about the mercy of the Most High, truly.
Right.
That's cold right there, though. Likewise, also the sixth said, I am error, O King Solomon, and I will make you heir, as I have before made you heir, right? So this ain't new. He been loving them women like that, right?
Right.
Oh, it say, when I cause you to slay your brother, I will lead you into error, so as to pry into graves, and teach them that dig, and I lead errant souls away from all piety. All errant souls away from piety. That's nasty right there.
Yeah.
And many other evil traits are mine. Wow, so this error is vicious right here. And it's saying, and many other evil traits are of error, of this.
Right.
Likewise, also the seventh said, I am the worst. And I make
You didn't say who frustrate that last.
Oh, I missed something?
Yeah, who done, lead,
Okay,
not
I
lead.
see. Okay, I see.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Okay. Evil traits are mine, but I have a messenger that frustrates me. Uriel. Right?
Right, there he is again, right?
Straight up. Again, we talking about archangels right here. I believe I said 7 earlier, but I believe it's 4. Likewise, also the 7th said, I am the worst. And I make you worse off than you were. Because I will impose bonds of Artemis. That's one of foreign mighty ones that they believe in, right? Artemis.
Yep, Artemis.
Ain't that like one of them old sex gods or something? But the locust will set me free, for by means thereof it is fated, and you will achieve my desire. Wow. Told him he gonna achieve that desire, right? And he did it.
Right.
For if one were wise, he would not turn his steps towards me. You see that?
Yep.
Hey, you gotta go get that Artemis one time before we keep going. We gotta know what little mighty one they talk about. Because it said, if you knew better, you wouldn't turn towards the way of this mighty one, Artemis. It say Solomon turned that way to Artemis. What Adam at when you need him? Adam be knowing these mighty ones.
Right.
Hey, that AI overview new. That's that new stuff right there. But it's a female.
Yeah, you see that?
NASA program. Adam and Braun this Artemis out before in his discussion.
Look at that, including the Greek goddess, a NASA program.
NASA is fake. Now we see that, right? Oh, no images out. We don't want the images. We want what it's telling us about it.
In Greek mythology, Artemis was the goddess of the hunt.
But it says goddess, that's a woman, right? Goddess means woman, right?
Right. Wild animals, nature, vegetation, childbirth. Man, we see all this. These mothers under this. Man, look at it. In Greek mythology, Artemis was the goddess of the hunt, wild animals, nature, vegetation, food that we eat, childbirth, killing kids, and chastity.
Chastity was chastity mean you ain't keeping your virginhood, right? You just you ain't full of chastity. You the opposite of it, right?
Right. She was the twin sister of Apollo, and the daughter of Zeus and Leto. Artemis was one of the most important figures in the Greek pantheon and was widely venerated.
Everybody dealing with
it. She was often depicted with a bow and arrow in a woodland setting.
Come on.
Surrounded by animals.
And NASA named the spaceship after her, right?
Look at it. NASA program. Artemis is the name of NASA's program to return humans to the moon. The name is a reference to the Apollo missions. Wow. And that's the sister. She was the twin sister of Apollo.
Right. The twin sister of Apollo. And because remember they had a NASA mission called Apollo. They had a NASA mission called Apollo,
Yeah, the Artemis, the Apollo missions, which first landed humans on the moon. The Artemis 1 mission launched on November 16, 2022, and the Orion spacecraft traveled thousands of miles beyond the moon. The Artemis 2 mission is currently in preparation.
And that Orion go from that first demon we was talking about, Ornias. That's what that Orion talking about.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, nah, that's wicked is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I said, you know, they not original. They ain't making up these names. When you see all these names that they name, it's like, oh, NASA made that. No, they didn't. They full of that Greek. That's why I say you read that Apology of Arithmenes. We'll read it one day. And it's talking about how phony these Greek gods is, man, and how these people just join suit to it. Let's finish them off. Where we at?
41, hit it from the top.
Likewise, it's 7. Okay. I just read out the screen. I can't find it. Likewise, also the 7 said, I am the worst, and I make thee worse of than thou. Okay, now I'm about to find it real quick in my book.
Yeah, that make thee worse off than thou was.
Yeah, okay, I found it. Likewise, also is the 7th said, I am the worst, and I make you worse off than you were, because I will impose bonds of Artemis, right? Impose bonds of Artemis. We just read what Artemis was about. So now you impose on them. The bonds of Artemis is imposed, especially on this generation, right?
Right. As far as November 2022, a couple of years ago.
Right. But the locust will set me free, for by means thereof it is fated that you will achieve my desires, right? You're going to achieve the desires of Artemis, right? For if...
Yeah.
Go ahead, Art.
I was just, reading what you... Go ahead, Art.
For if one were wise, he would not turn his steps towards me. So if you are unwise, you're going to walk in the ways of Artemis. Straight up.
You're gonna put that on your NASA program.
Hey, you believe in NASA. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
So Shilaman, having heard and wondered, right? He heard it and then start wondering about it, right? That's what started making you think. He started thinking about this, like, wow, right?
Yeah, because he got to wonder. She said she got me once by killing my brother, and said she gonna get me again.
And said she gonna get me. He started thinking about that thing.
Yeah, that's why he wondering like that. Right? I make you wonder too. I got you before. I'm gonna get you again.
Man, I don't want to use the word prophesied, but I already knew what it was. Like, nigga, you done doubted. Come on, we already know your fix.
Mm-hmm. So when these little fine women towards you from another nation, you gonna go crazy, boy.
Like these other nations of women, man. We dealing with that real soon, man. I'm telling you. So Shilaman, having heard and wondered, sealed them with my ring. And since they were so considerable, I commanded them to dig the foundations of the temple of the Most High. And for the length of it was 250 cubits, and I commanded them to be industrious, right? That's what them Gentiles do when they build. They are industrious. And with one murmur of joint protest, they began to perform the task in joint.
And you got to think about it, because that was supposed to have been the greatest temple. Remember when they made the temple the second temple?
Not supposed to be was.
Yeah. And Most High, like, who was around when the first temple was made? Who remember his glory? Is this not nowhere near like that temple? But the Most High still here, though. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about all the beauty that was in Solomon's temple. and how they made it. You know, you got one cutting big boulders or whatever, and just, you know, making them do it the right way. Do it the way I told you, because we can't do it. Like humans can't make them cuts in them big rocks like you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
That's
you.
why I dug a perfect foundation and everything.
Oh, perfect. Look how the stones was built upon one another.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, and you think about them. Yeah, we're talking about them stone hinges and all that, but you think about other things that's built. You know, they're like, man, who made this? Who made that? Especially them temples up in Japan and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You wonder about that. Them Buddha temples and stuff.
and we see he summoned these demons to help manufacture that. Right? So, and we see what it is. We ain't done reading, but we can stop it right there. You know.
At 42?
Yeah, hold that. It'll be chapter 13 in the book.
Okay, mark it on your book.
Gotcha.
Give it a you know, a highlight where we going to, where we supposed to be at. That way when we pick up, we can pick up from.
Okay. All crazy, man.
It do be hidden though.
Hey, I'll tell you, man. Hey, that's just, you know. Hey, y'all don't think Satan attacked the righteous? He say, man, y'all ain't having no holy convocation today. Like, nah, you got us twisted all the way. You feel me? Satan attacked the righteous too, man. Straight up.
Right. Let's continue this in the Songs of Solomon. Let's hit that.
Yeah. Get there. All right. Songs of Solomon get real good later, though. Songs of Solomon.
Yeah,
I cried to the Most High when I was
hold on. Let me change my earpiece.
Okay.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I cried to the Most High when I was in distress, to Yahuwah when sinners assailed. Suddenly, the alarm of war was heard before me. I said, he will listen to me, for I am full of righteousness. I thought in my heart that I was full of righteousness because I was well off and had become rich in children. Their wealth spread to the whole earth, and their glory to the end of the earth. They were exalted to the stars. They said they would never fall, but they became insolent in their prosperity, and they were without understanding. Their sins were in secret, and even I had no knowledge of them. Their transgressions went beyond those of the heathen before them. They were utterly polluted, the holy things of the Most High. All praises, let us lead our children in the righteous path. All praises to the Most High. That was good today, man. I'm telling you, anytime, man, the Most High be in our presence and we get to deal with his word, it's a blessing in itself. Praise Yah.
That highlight was that Tobit. that was the highlight of the day, though.
That Tobit was a hitter, right? That was like, wow. That's
right.
Precept for the day. You know what I'm saying? For sure.